So hello fellow foodies and welcome back to my channel. So today marks a really amazing point in my kind of health and fitness journey. I can't actually believe that I've quite got here, but somehow I have, because the day marks 6 months since I started my detox. For those of you who are completely new to my channel, first off, hello, you're now a fellow foodie, but also just to explain sort of how I have overcome a lot of health benefits. So in the last 6 months, I've lost over 2 stone, I've reduced my body fat percentage by around 5%, and I've cleared around 90% of my hormonal acne. So you can see here I am wearing makeup, but I'll let the photos do the talking. So I started back in July, on the 23rd of July, and wow, if I could go back to day one and just say to myself, girl, you've got this, you'll be here in like half a year's time with all these benefits, yeah, that would have really been a good thing, because I was struggling so much. So I've got a lot more wisdom now and experience. So for anyone that is looking to sort of start a similar detox plan or sort of lifestyle management plan, then here is what I have personally learned in the last 6 months, and here's how it can maybe help you guys. Okay, my first piece of advice is, if you're going to change anything diet wise, the best thing that I can recommend is to add as many vegetables into your diet. I've gone a little bit extreme, some people might say, because I have juices in the morning and then salads at lunch and then steamed vegetables for dinner. But if you can just add vegetables to just one meal of your day and do that consistently for 6 months, that's going to have amazing benefits to your body. Just in terms of nutrients, vegetables are the most densely packed things that we can consume, and so including them, you know, even once a day into your diet is going to have a massive benefit. I definitely think the green juice and generally having more kind of fibrous vegetables going through my system has really helped me, in particular with my acne, and also keeping me feeling satiated during my meals. So definitely give that a go. Something else that I've learned over the last 6 months has been to just accept that you're not going to be 100% perfect with your diet and lifestyle. When it comes to your diet, there's so many things that you could always be changing and perfecting, and you don't really know where to draw the line when it comes to how you prepare your food, or whether all of your food's organic or locally produced. You have to just try and do your personal best. It's not about being the best. So yes, sometimes I do go off the rails with my food, and sometimes I don't. Actually, a lot of the time I don't have organic food. But in our everyday, there's about 1,000 different choices that you can make. And what I'm encouraging people to do is just try and make the best decisions most of the time. Even if you wanted to do something like cutting dairy out of your diet and switching in almond milk, just making that one change can really make a big difference. So it's not a case of all or nothing. Yes, a detox does sound quite extreme, but you don't have to do it to the extent that I have or that others do. Just making small changes is going to be a great step forward. Okay, something else that I have learned, and I've definitely learned the hard way, is that meal prep is everything. So when I think about the times that I've really struggled on this detox, it's been when I've just haven't had the time, I haven't had any food available to me, I've then gone out trying to find something and you're not gonna find it in a supermarket. Take the time of a weekend, or if you have a spare couple of hours, just to prepare some salad, make a couple of meals in bulk that you can have when you get home, and just being organised with the way that you're going to execute your detox will really help you. This isn't an easy lifestyle, it's not a convenience lifestyle, but when you look at things, most things that are convenient in this world, they're not necessarily the best things for us. So take the time, be proud of what you're preparing and eating, and I'm sure then you'll smash it. The next thing I've learned, and it might surprise you for me to say something like this, but detoxing isn't actually as hard as you think. I compare it to in the same way that people think going vegan is really difficult, and it's not. Once you have a few recipes and a few sort of methods under your belt of the sort of things that you can cook and make, it's actually not too bad. I think people, when they see what I eat on a day-to-day basis, they can see that I'm healthy, but they don't necessarily think that I'm a total freak. I don't sit there like snorting wheatgrass and, you know, like injecting probiotics into me. I do lead a normal life, so that's what you've got to try and do. You've got to try and normalize your detox. In the very near future, I do want to be making recipe videos, because I've made curries and stews and chilies that are all super accessible, and I know that any family or any person would enjoy them, but they just happen to be super vegan and detox approved and delicious. So just take the time to, over the weeks and months, think about what you really like to eat generally, irrespective of health or any fitness goals, and just think about how you can edit it, because we need to live in a sustainable way for our own lifestyles. And if you love curry, then you're not going to get rid of curry, so just think of better ways to prepare it. The final thing that I have learned during this detox is to be patient and consistent with myself. Now, what I mean by that is, I've said it a lot in my other videos, but taking the time to practice this lifestyle, because we do have to relearn some of the ways that we're eating and how we sort of think about health, but it is worth it. As you've seen from my own health journey, results don't come immediately, but I have to be honest with myself that I haven't always been consistent. So it's about finding that balance between it being okay to not always 100% be on your detox plan, but at the same time knowing that you have to most of the time stick to it if you want to achieve long-term success. Commit yourself, really give it all, and I feel confident that practice will pretty much almost make perfect. Okay, so that is everything. This is just a quick one today. Thank you so much for watching, and genuinely thank you so much for everyone that I do know and people that I've sort of met online that have really given me support during this journey. It is thoroughly appreciated. It hasn't been an easy road, but I'm super proud of myself to get to the 6-month mark, and I'm really excited about where I'm going to be when I hit the 1-year mark. Please do subscribe to my channel. I talk a lot about health and fitness, particularly within the realm of veganism.